Italy is a country that truly has it all. Art, history, incredible food, and landscapes that stretch from stunning coastlines to scenic vineyards. It's no wonder Italy ranks high on nearly every traveler's list, but with so many cities to choose from, deciding where to go can feel a little overwhelming. That's why in this video, we're narrowing it down to 7 cities that absolutely deserve a place on your travel itinerary. From iconic landmarks that have stood for centuries to hidden gems waiting to be discovered, each of these cities offers something uniquely Italian. Whether you're into history, food, or just soaking in beautiful surroundings, you'll find something to love in each one. And be sure to stick around until the very end, because trust me, the top city on this list might just take you by surprise. First up, Milan. Known as Italy's fashion and financial capital, Milan is a city that blends the modern with the historic in a way that feels completely seamless. You've got the high-end shopping on Via Montenapoleone, and then, just a few steps away, you can stumble upon centuries-old buildings like the iconic Duomo. The sheer size of that cathedral alone will make you stop in your tracks, if not for its beauty, then for the effort it takes to walk up all those stairs. But Milan isn't all about work and no play. The city's food scene will remind you that you're still in Italy, whether you're grabbing a quick espresso at a cafe, or indulging in a full-blown risotto alla Milanese. The flavors here are rich and unapologetic. And for something a bit different, check out Italy's first Starbucks Reserve Roastery. Yes, you heard that right, Starbucks in Italy. It's massive, and while it might seem odd to visit an American chain in the land of espresso, it's a unique experience that blends coffee culture with Italian design. Milan might not be as laid back as other Italian cities, but its energy is infectious and a perfect way to kick off our list. Coming in at number 6 is Siena, a city that feels like stepping back in time. Located in the heart of Tuscany, Siena is known for its well-preserved medieval architecture and its world-famous Piazza del Campo. This shell-shaped square is the centerpiece of the city, where locals and tourists alike gather to soak in the atmosphere. Twice a year, it transforms into a racetrack for the Palio, a centuries-old horse race that's anything but casual. Walking through Siena feels like wandering through a movie set, but with fewer crowds compared to some of Italy's bigger cities. One of the highlights here is the Siena Cathedral, a jaw-dropping mix of Gothic architecture and intricate detail. Every corner of the city has something to admire, from narrow cobblestone streets to hidden courtyards. The pace is slower, making it an ideal spot to take a breath and just enjoy the moment, preferably with a glass of local Chianti in hand. Venice is unlike any other city in the world. Built on more than 100 small islands, Venice is famous for its canals, gondolas, and let's be honest, a layout that could confuse even the best map readers. But getting lost here isn't a mistake, it's part of the experience. Every corner seems to reveal something unexpected. A charming bridge, a hidden piazza, or a local trattoria where you can tuck into some fresh seafood. The main event in Venice is, of course, St. Mark's Square, where you'll find the stunning St. Mark's Basilica and the equally impressive Doge's Palace. Yes, it's touristy, but there's a reason people flock here. And if you want a break from the crowds, head out to one of the smaller islands like Murano, famous for its glassmaking, or Burano, where colourful houses line the canals. Venice may be a city on the water, but its beauty is deeply rooted in history and charm. Just watch out for those pigeons in St. Mark's Square. They're fearless. Florence is the kind of city that leaves a lasting impression. Known as the birthplace of the Renaissance, it's a place where art, history, and culture are woven into the very fabric of daily life. Walking through Florence feels like walking through an open-air museum, with the likes of Michelangelo's David and Botticelli's The Birth of Venus just a short stroll away. The Uffizi Gallery alone could take up your whole day, but trust me, it's worth every second. Beyond the art, Florence is a food lover's dream. You can't visit without trying a Florentine steak, perfectly cooked and larger than life. And let's not forget about gelato. The city claims to have invented it, and after a few scoops, you might be convinced too. One of the best views in the city? Head to Piazza Michelangelo at sunset. The entire cityscape, with the iconic Duomo standing tall, looks like a painting brought to life. Florence is the kind of place that makes you feel like you've stepped into a different time, where beauty is everywhere and history surrounds you. Sorrento is the gateway to the Amalfi Coast, and while it's often overshadowed by its famous neighbours, this charming coastal town has plenty to offer on its own. Perched on cliffs overlooking the Bay of Naples, Sorrento gives you those postcard-perfect views without the heavy crowds. The town is laid back, yet full of life, with narrow streets lined with lemon trees and artisan shops selling everything from ceramics to limoncello. One of the best ways to experience Sorrento is simply by wandering. Stroll through the historic centre, Pop into local cafes for a refreshing granita, or take in the sunset from Marina Grande, the old fishing village. It's easy to see why Sorrento has been a favourite retreat for writers and artists over the years. It's peaceful but never dull. And if you're in the mood for adventure, it's also the perfect base for exploring the nearby islands of Capri, or hopping on a quick train to Pompeii. Sorrento is a blend of relaxation and exploration, making it a top spot on our list. Rome needs no introduction. As the capital of Italy, it's a city that effortlessly blends the ancient with the modern. Where else can you casually stroll past the Colosseum, grab a slice of pizza, and end up at the Pantheon all in an afternoon? Rome is history come to life, with every corner offering a glimpse into its rich past, from the Roman Empire to Renaissance art and everything in between. But it's not all about monuments. Rome is also a city where you want to eat and eat well. Whether it's a plate of carbonara at a family-owned trattoria or a scoop of gelato enjoyed on the Spanish Steps, the food here is just as iconic as the landmarks. And then there's Vatican City, home to St. Peter's Basilica and the Sistine Chapel, where you can witness Michelangelo's famous ceiling. Rome is energetic, chaotic, and overwhelming in the best possible way. It's a city that demands your attention, and once it has it, you won't want to leave. Topping the list is a hidden gem that many travelers overlook, Limone sul Garda. Nestled on the shores of Lake Garda, this small town feels like a slice of paradise. Surrounded by towering mountains and crystal clear waters, Limone offers a perfect mix of tranquility and adventure. It's the kind of place where you can hike in the morning, swim in the lake by afternoon, and enjoy a leisurely dinner with unbeatable views in the evening. The town itself is charming, with narrow streets, old lemon groves, and colourful houses that seem to tumble down toward the water. You won't find massive tourist crowds here, which only adds to its appeal. Limone is a place for slowing down and soaking in the natural beauty that Italy is so well known for. Whether you're exploring the lake by boat or simply enjoying a gelato by the shore, it's easy to see why this quiet, stunning town has earned the top spot on our list. Limone sul Garda is proof that sometimes the best destinations are the ones you least expect. And that's our list of the 7 best cities to visit in Italy. Each one has its own vibe, from the fast-paced streets of Milan to the peaceful shores of Limone sul Garda. No matter what kind of traveler you are, these cities offer something special. So which one would you visit? Let us know in the comments below.